welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking things to the next level with a cool problem in computer science. Total Hamming distance. Okay, so we all know what Hamming distance is, right? It's how we measure the number of bit differences between two binary numbers. But what if you want to calculate the total distance between all pairs of binary numbers in a set? That's where the total Hamming distance comes in. Imagine you got a bunch of binary numbers and you want to figure out total number of differences between them all. Sounds tricky? Well, don't worry, we are going to break it down step by step and make it super easy to understand. By the end of this video, you will not only understand how to compute total Hamming distance, but you will also learn some cool tricks to optimize your code. So let's get into it. So guys, let's start to solve our question number 2 by the name of total Hamming distance. So now let's start. Now I know you are thinking I solved this question in the previous video in this question, but there are different question, medium question, total Hamming distance. Okay, so now let's read this question. It is the same question. It is saying you the Hamming distance between two integers, the number of positions at the which corresponding bits are different. The same question like in the previous video, but little bit different. It is saying me there it has been giving me the one Hamming distance between the two integers. And which two integers? Let me tell you in the second line. It gives me a Hamming distance between two integers, the number of positions at which the corresponding bits are different. Now, it is giving me the integer array by the name of nums. We want to return the sum of the Hamming distance between all the pairs of integers in the nums, in the between of Hamming distance pairs of integers in nums. Okay, we want to do this. So let's read our case 1. Now, here you can read about a Hamming distance, all the thing on about it. Okay, so here you can read what is the Hamming distance and why we use it. So you can use it using in the Wikipedia. You can see this. Okay, you'll be read all the thing about it with a code. Okay, with a code here you can see it. Now let's see our example 1. Here he created one integer array by the name of nums in which he wrote it down 4, 14 and 2. There he write a different 3 integers and the output will becoming 6 because in binary presentation the 4 is 0, 1, 0, 0. 14 is 1, 1, 1, 0 and 2 is 0, 0, 1, 0. Just showing the 4 bits relevant in this case. The answer will be Hamming distance rounded brackets 4, 14 plus Hamming distance 4, 2 plus Hamming distance 14, 2 equals to 2 plus 2 equals to 6. Okay, so that's why the output has been coming 6. So I hope you understand. Now let's see our example 2. Here he created one integer array by the name of nums in which he wrote it 4, 14 and 4. It thinks he wrote it down on same 3 digits. The output will becoming 4 here. So in our example 1 our output will become 6. In our case 1, in our case 2 our output will become 4. So these are the constraints which we use to solve this question, which you will be used to solve this question. So now let's read question one more time. It is giving me one integer array by the name of nums. So let me tell you here, sorry, by the mistake I open it. Now it is giving me a one integer, it giving me an integer array nums. Okay, so it had been giving me our integer array nums, and then we want to return the sum of the Hamming distance between all the pairs of integers. Sorry, let me close it. Now we want to return the sum of Hamming distances between all the pairs of the integers in nums. Okay, we want to return the sum of Hamming distances. Sum means minus. Okay, between all the pairs of an integer in nums. In which? In nums. Okay, so now these are the constraints which we are this is the answer or the given output input will be fit in a 32-bit integer. Okay, so now let's start to solve this question, and you can see user 620 people tried to solve this question, but only 416 accepted, and user accepted is 395, and total submission is 1.6k. 1.6k people submission is, and only accepted 416, and total user tried is 620, and user accepted 395. Okay, so now let's try to solve this question very easily, as it is a medium one question which we are starting to solve this. Okay, so now let's start. So first of all, we want to do it. I am solving this question in the Python 3. Okay, so like all the people know, whenever I start to solve any question, so I define a class of a solution, because there's a rule of a LeetCode camp. Whenever you start to solve any question, so you define a class of a solution. So first of all, I define a def keyword in which I define a topic, and like you all the people know, only the first letters will be not in capital of the letter of the text, but the second and third text first letters will be in capital. Now self comma nums, then list else will be in capital, then int, then minus, then int. Now ans means answer, and equals to 0 comma length nums. Now here when I when I found the length of our nums, so I define a for loop in which I define I in range 32. Why I'm defining it 32? Like I've told you here in my, where it is here, the answer for the given input will be fit in 32-bit integer, so that's why I am writing here 32. So define a semicolon. If you did not define a semicolon, so it must be give you the error. So now a variable equals to sum, then x like this, and then I, then end, then 1 for x in none. And why I'm defining here sum? Because like I've told you in this where here I told you we want to return the sum of having distances, so that's why. Now anyways, let's press enter. B equals to n minus a, enter. Ans equals to a multiplied by b, means a variable multiplied by b, then we want to return the output. Now when we do this, so now let's start to run this question. So now when I run this code, so I hope it not give me any error. So when I run this code, so now it is giving me the error in the line 4. So let's see the error. Now 64-bit, let me write it down. Now let's run it. Okay, it is giving me the error. So let's see the question. Now let me write in here 32, and now semicolon. Okay, let's write semicolon and now run it. So now it has been accepted. You can see it. Our case 1, case 2 both are accepted. Our case 1, our expected output is 6, and my also output has been coming 6. And the case 2, the expected output is 4, and my also output has been coming 4. Now if there is some match symbols I add, if we do not have these match symbols, like this type of this match symbols, so go here and write here math signs. Then you can come out in a basic math symbols website, and then here this sign has been come. So you can copy this sign, and then you can paste this sign 2 times. So here you can see it is perfect like this. Okay, and if this plus equals to sign you do not have, so you will be plus sign, you can copy this plus sign from here, and then you will be copy this equal sign, then you will be paste it like this. Okay, and if you want to put it together, okay, together, so you can see here you will find it, and then you will be put it together also. Okay, let me show you. Okay, it is not here. Okay, together is not. Okay, so now here you can see it. In today's video we solved it, but I did not submit this question, so let's see the submission of this code. So the submission of this code is also be accepted. Here you can see it, and the LeetCode cam has been updated. Here you can see it. If you see, so LeetCode cam has been updated. I do it in the classic mode. If I do it in a dynamic mode, so it will be look like this. And we solved 477 question. Okay, now 477 question by the name of total Hamming distance. So now let's come on to the back to the contest. So now this type of it has been do. LeetCode cam has been updated. You can see it. I do not like this. The previous one is best, but it has been do it. Okay. But anyways, I hope you enjoy this video. If you enjoy, so like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to all the notification bell also. So you know, I have these type of videos on the channel. So now let me meet you in the next solving video on the channel. So now for today, goodbye.